Well, hello, everyone in the lounge. Today's our first official chill and chat. So excited. So grab your favorite drink. I'm having my pink drink. What are you having? What's in there?
I am having sweet tea slim.
Oh, nice
I love
choice.
it.
Nice choice. I do too. I'm
Yep.
saving it. I want it to be here for me to drink when the
Summer.
sun is out, not the snow. Like it's cold here. I'm not in the mood for tea right now. I was last week. All right, I'm going to make sure that we are live in here. Check my phone. We are. Okay, cool. And I'll be watching. Hey, there's Babette. Awesome. I love it when I see comments and faces, right? All right, you guys. This is our first chill and chat. I welcome you to the lounge. If you're new here, this is going to be awesome. If you've been here a long time, this is going to be awesome for you too. So I hope you have your drink. Say in the chat what you're drinking right now. And we're just going to hang out, chill out, and we're going to be chatting with my friend Karen Gentz here in just a minute. She's got an amazing story that she's going to be sharing. And I have an announcement to make, okay? Are we all ready? Drum roll. Today is my 7th Plexus anniversary. Today! I said yes. I said yes today. It was actually at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was bloated and miserable. And I was up watching videos on YouTube testimonials. And I woke my husband up and I said, I'm doing this. And at 5 a.m. I got up and I put my order in. And I couldn't wait to get it. It changed my life. So I'm so excited, right? So a little bit about Plexus. If you're new here, or even if you're seasoned, you may not know a lot about Plexus in our company, but we were founded in 2008, actually. So 16 years, you guys. We are the OG in gut health. The OG, okay? We have been talking about gut health for 16 years. Some of you are just hearing it, like you turn on the TV and you'll hear something on the Today Show about gut health. And I'm like, hello, we've known about this, but I'm glad it's being more and more, talked about. So we are the OG in gut health. We have expert scientists, gastroenterologists. Those are gut health doctors who are behind all of these products, making sure that they are naturally sourced. There's so much that goes into it that is done so perfectly. And this is why our products are so amazing. Our products are also third-party tested. Whenever you're looking at products, you want to be sure of that. You want to be sure. I mean, to me, that's like an important thing. Are they third-party tested? Yes. Non-GMO. And we target the 3 pillars of health. So we are targeting blood sugar balance, reducing inflammation, and our gut microbiome, our balance of bacteria in your gut. Because I know sometimes people think, well, what is gut health? Do I have to be sick to my stomach all the time to have a problem? No. You could have mood issues. You could have, things like anxiety, a lot of anxiety. We have this gut-brain connection that your gut health affects so much. You can Google gut health and any symptom that you have, and it will probably come back up to relating to your gut health, right? That's the root cause. So basically, the triplex is our #1 best-selling combo. It comes with the Slim. Slim is going to, help your gut health. It's balancing blood sugars. It helps your cholesterol, blood pressure, prebiotics. If I missed something, tell me. Prebiotics to help the good bacteria grow and thrive. And there's different kinds of Slims, Slim Hunger Control, the regular Slim. We have our ProBio 5 that's going to help get in there and break down the yeast, the Candida. I tried 18 different probiotics and none of them did anything for me. So when I first started, I was honestly skeptical because I thought I'd tried so many things. But this probiotic makes all the difference because it's got ingredients in it. Chitosanase, I believe, is the one that breaks down that Candida shell and gets rid of the bad yeast. So we want to get rid of that so the good can grow. And then we've got part of that triplex is our BioCleanse. Basically, it's a magnesium vitamin C supplement. Okay, so that's our #1 combo. And so if you guys are here, you're listening to this now, tell us if you're live or if you're catching the recording. We would love to hear that. And then also, since I just went over a little bit of this, tell me in the comments what you love about Plexus. If you've been on our products, what have you noticed improving, whether you just started 2 weeks ago or whether you've been here for 7 years or 8 years. Karen, how long have you been here?
8.5.
8.5. Oh man.
Almost.
Okay.
Mhm.
So with that, Karen, I want you to share with us what your health improvements have been since you started 8.5 years ago. Woo!
Oh, isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Hey, everybody. So my name is Karen Gentz, and I am a boy mom. I'm a fitness instructor, personal trainer, nutritional specialist. I actually adapted a crazy healthy lifestyle at the age of 13 because I was tired of gaining weight and dieting and yo-yo and just all that mess. So kind of taught myself how to enjoy eating healthy. Started exercising. I've actually been a fitness instructor for 36 years now. So basically, by the norm, I was doing everything right, eating healthy, exercising, really taking care of my body. But even with that, I was sick a lot growing up. I was sick. I mean, anytime anything came around, I got it. I was sick 4 or 5 times every single year. And it was just kind of miserable. But I didn't think there was anything else I could do about it. In my mid-20s, I was actually diagnosed with an anxiety disorder and put on prescription medication. And then in my mid-40s, I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis. My hands had gotten so bad, I couldn't completely close my hand in a fist. And of course, that gets in your way when you're lifting weights and exercising and helping other people do that. And then I was also diagnosed with degenerative disc disease. And that actually ended up getting so bad that not only was I taking probably close to 8 gabapentin a day for the pain, which I don't know if you know anything about gabapentin, it's not good for you and it makes you feel like you're in a fog. But I was having the nerves in my back burned off every 6 months because I just couldn't stand the pain. It was debilitating. And really my back specialist eventually told me that those would eventually stop working and that my next step would be back surgery. So that really freaked me out. And it was frustrating. I remember not long before I found Plexus, I was talking to Randy and I started crying. I was like, I have worked so hard to take care of myself, to be fit, to be healthy. I said, I'm miserable. I can't imagine, I can't even snow ski anymore, water ski, do all the things I love to do because I'm in pain. And it was heartbreaking because I wanted to be doing that with my future grandkids. And then I ended up meeting a new girl at Bible study one day, and she started talking about her home-based health and wellness. So as soon as we were done with class, I ran up and found her and asked her what in the world she did. And she asked me if I'd ever heard of Plexus. Excuse me. And I was like, no, why? And it's funny because it was out there, but I was ignoring it because I didn't believe in vitamins and supplements. And I kind of told her that in a nice way. I said, I am so happy for you, but I don't believe in any of that. I think you need to eat healthy and exercise. Well, then even on my way home, I'm thinking, I eat healthy and exercise, and I've done it for 40 plus years, and I'm miserable. So what the heck am I snubbing this? So I checked out the ingredients, took a look at them. Nothing in there is artificial, nothing dangerous. Both my doctors were fully on board because they were at a loss as to what else to do with me. So I decided to give the products a chance. Our youngest son has some serious IBS issues, and we, like Tina, I didn't count how many probiotics, but we basically tried every probiotic we could get our hands on for him, and nothing helped him. So we started him on the products as well. And thankfully, not everybody notices a difference quickly. And I'll tell you about my husband in a minute, but I started feeling better really pretty soon. I think within even just a couple of weeks, I was noticing my swelling in my hands was going down. I was actually able to close my hands into a fist.
Let me
I was
ask you for
sleeping
a second.
better.
What did you
Yeah.
start with in the beginning?
I was on the triplex of the Slim ProBio and Bio Cleanse that Tina brought up.
Okay.
And then also we have 2 special products for pain relief. One of them is called Ease. It's the anti-inflammatory pain relief. I started that for my arthritis. Now, we also take it for regular aches and pains. So it's not just for arthritis. And then Nerve. It's our special product specifically designed to address nerve pain. And the reason it helped me so much like, it's been 8.5 years since I had the nerves back in my back cauterized, and I was doing it every 6 months.
Wow.
And it actually is the only product known on the market that we know of that's clinically proven to help to regrow healthy nerve endings, because your nerves will grow back. But if they grow back unhealthy, you're just going to be hurting again, which was the cycle I was in. But they helped them grow back healthy. And unless I, if I really overdo strenuous something, my back may bother me, but nothing like it was. And for most days, I honestly forget I even have them. So
Wow.
it really just got to the root issue and, really resolved a whole lot of stuff for me. Now, my husband, on the other hand, he tried to quit numerous times, but I knew how the human body works. And I'm like, nope, you got to give it. I told him 4 to 6 months. And really, it took almost 4 full months before he really thought he noticed a change. And since then, he sleeps better. He lost a stubborn 10 pounds he had tried for years to lose. He was on blood pressure meds for quite a while, and he was able, he weaned off of those. You don't start those cold turkey, but he is off his blood pressure meds.
Wow.
I'm also medication free and feel better at 56 than I did in my 40s, even my 30s, really. My 30s is when I was starting to deal with the achy joints and all that. So it's just, I tell people, and I'm like, I'm not just saying this, it truly helped me get my life back. We're out, 2 weeks ago, we hiked Zion National Park. And when I say hiked, we killed it hardcore for 5 days straight.
I saw you and I thought I would be trying to keep up with these guys.
Well, and 8.5 years ago, I could not have climbed those mountains. My body would not have let me. My knees, my back, I would have been in constant pain.
You wouldn't have been able to. So like with Randy, just to go back to that for a second, like with his blood pressure, and was he consistent, or like you said, he kind of would stop and start kind of a thing?
No, he was consistent.
Oh, he was consistent.
He tried to stop. Yeah, but blood pressure is one of those that takes time.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering, because people might be wondering, everybody's body is different. So some people I've noticed get faster results with their blood pressure, maybe in a month or 2. He started noticing that after about 4 months. And then was it after that he started weaning?
That he started weaning off
medication.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And
that's just amazing, because I know there's a lot of people out there. In fact, I had a customer that just this week. What is today? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, this last weekend he started product. He's starting products this week when they come, and his main focus is his blood pressure. He wants to not be on blood pressure medication. So
yes, it's huge.
I think that people would maybe wonder too, because I try to think of, when I see people sharing their stories, a lot of times people have questions after, and you got to go back and ask the person and find the person. I think people might wonder, like, how much ease and nerve did you take at first?
Okay.
When you're in that much pain, what did that look like for your dosage for ease and nerve?
Sure. Now, if you're familiar with our products, a lot of the products you start slow and increase, like with our ProBio 5, you start with 1 and then increase. With the ease and nerve, if you have issues anywhere near what I had, it's called starting on a loading dose. And I took 6 a day for a full month. I don't do good taking stuff during the day. So I've learned morning and night is when I take all my products. I take some at night, some in the morning. So I would just split them up, and I would do 3 E's, 3 nerve at night, 3 E's and 3 nerve in the morning. I was able to drop down to 4 the next month. And by the 3rd month, I was just taking 2 a day for maintenance.
Wow, that's,
like I said,
that's quick. That's
mine was quick.
Really loading dose the first month, and then the next month 4, and the next month 2 of each, ease and nerve.
Right. Yeah. Right. Now my dad, he has rheumatoid arthritis, which is different from osteo. And so his was pretty severe, and they were actually doing chemo infusions to attack the inflammation and everything.
Wow.
And they were going to mess with his medicine. And it's funny because they're on Plexus, but he was stubborn, and he was like, there's no way your 3 ingredient or 4 ingredient plant-based product can work as good as chemo, because don't even bother. So then they were going to change his medicine, and he started reading through the list. We always jokingly about the dangerous side effects.
Yes.
And he goes, okay, this could actually kill me. And I'm like, would you please do 30 days of just doing what I tell you to?
Plants won't kill you, Dad.
Don't do anything else. So he did. And he started on the loading dose of these 6 a day. Within 10 days, he noticed his hands weren't as swollen. by the end of that first month, he had to add 3 holes to his belt because his stomach was it was inflammation. The scale didn't move.
Mhm.
He weighed, he was like, I haven't lost a pound, but I've added 3 holes in my belt, my favorite belt. Now he stayed on 6 a day for 2 solid months. Then he stayed on 4 for at least 2 months because his was just,
Yeah.
it was horrible. I mean, RA is just really debilitating. But now he is down to 2 a day and just does 2 a day for maintenance.
Yeah. And I can imagine his body needed to detox those chemicals out too,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
those chemicals that were in his
Mhm.
body. So that's
Yep.
amazing. Such amazing I mean, when people say life changing, it's life changing because, like you said, you wouldn't have been able to go on this trip
Yeah.
that you went on and
Mm-mm.
hiking and
Yeah.
all the stuff that you
Even
were doing.
walking on the beach. We had gone to the beach that summer. I started the products in October. And that summer we went on a family vacation to the beach and I couldn't walk. I mean, I used to walk miles on the beach. And we
Hmm.
went, I don't know, maybe a fourth of a mile. And I was just like, I can't do this. My back hurts too bad. So it
Yeah.
really was, I mean, it was affecting my entire life.
Yeah.
And it was
There's
just,
nothing, one of the worst things is being in pain and not being able to do things
mhm.
that you
Yeah.
want to do. So,
Yeah.
yeah, amazing, amazing. You guys comment if you can relate to Karen's story. Ask questions in the chat if you've got questions. I'm watching the chat, so
And
we
so
can
you'll have to read
answer.
them. I don't have the Facebook pulled up.
Yeah, I've got it on my phone. So, ask questions if you think of them. And while she's here live with us, we can ask her right now. But man, what life changing. And, it's like, I didn't know you at that time. I know, I know you now. It's like,
Yeah.
I know the vibrant workout, crazy
Yeah.
fanatic, like fitness guru that you are, and it's like, you guys, you should see her like in person in Punta Cana. We were on a Plexus trip and
Gosh.
she's just like, let's go. She's
I
just solid.
did not.
Oh man, so much fun. We have so much fun in this company and man, the
Mhm.
community, Karen and I wouldn't know each other. We wouldn't have this
Mhm.
amazing friendship had it not been for Plexus. So the community, the vacations that we get to go on. Like I said, we just got back from Punta Cana. It was so refreshing to sit in the sun on the beach, just feet in the sand, relax and, spend time with friends that we always see on Zoom calls. So it's just so fun. And I can't go without talking about this opportunity, right? We've got to talk about this opportunity because there is a big movement happening in Plexus, you guys, a big, big movement. This company is in massive momentum. There's so much excitement here. There's so many amazing products here that are changing lives. And we have the most amazing opportunity, the most amazing compensation plan. And I have a statistic I'm going to share with you in a second that's going to tell you how much more you need to be making now compared to a year ago just to keep up. But I want to talk about this just for a second about, Plexus is all about family. And I love that they put God first. I love that about this company. Everything that we do and see, you can feel that God's like right there. And they're not afraid to show that. We are about options and freedom, and that's health options, health freedom. We're also about an opportunity and financial wealth, opportunity and freedom. And both Karen and I have experienced this amazing opportunity that has blessed both of us in so many countless ways. But money and time freedom. We need money to be able to do the things that we want to do. We need money to be able to give to charities that we want to give to and make a difference. But also to not have to be working 5 jobs to try to keep up and never see your family. So for me, I know Karen too, the time freedom is so important. I mean, you were able to go and take this, week and a half or however long you were gone on a whim. We just got back from Punta Cana. So, I mean, you just went on like 2 trips in like the last, 4 weeks and you're able to just get up and go when you want to. You don't have to ask somebody to have time off and stuff. We can work from our phone, from anywhere, from the beach, from wherever, from the mountain of wherever. Not that you're going to want to be working when you're doing those things, but you can. Here's the statistic that I wanted to share because it's mind blowing to me. I heard it the other night and I actually looked it up. this morning to make sure that it was accurate because I was like blown away by this, but you need an extra $11,000 today just to maintain the lifestyle that you had a year ago. That is how much inflation has gone up. And I know when we popped on here, Karen, you were like, everyone's saying that, you know, the economy's doing so great, but isn't that what you said? You're like, what is that all about?
But it's
So-
not, because income's not keeping up.
The income is not keeping
You know,
up.
in a corporate America job, you don't get that big of a jump. So
Yeah, they're not saying you need an extra $11,000 this year to keep up, so we're going to give you that raise. Anyone getting that raise? Put in the chat if you are. I want to know. But in the chat, do tell us, how are you keeping up with inflation? How are you keeping up with that? Are you doing anything that can bring in that extra $11,000 this year that's going to allow you to live the same way that you did a year ago? Or are you cutting back on a whole bunch of things? You know, I would just love to hear. I love it. I love talking and collaborating with people to hear what we're doing. But yeah, inflation is crazy. I actually heard someone the other day saying, you better book your trip if you're planning on going on any vacations, because right now, all of the cost for like car rentals, condo prices, beach houses, and all of those things are going up, massively going up. And I just thought, oh, when is the bottom going to fall? You know, I feel bad for the young kids, young adults, I should say, you know, your kid's age, my son's age, my older daughter's age, trying to get out there right now, trying to, you know, find a place to live and buy a house, you know, and things like that. It's tough. But I couldn't go without talking about this opportunity, you know, whether it is, you know, if you're here, you're a customer on the products, you're all sitting on the same opportunity. It's on the table. You get to decide if you're going to grab it or not. You know, Plexus gives you a referral link. You get to decide that's what's on the table. You have a referral link and that's where it starts. And you get to decide what you want to do with that. You can leave it alone and take your products and keep paying for your products. You could decide to share very casually, which is, let me just say, not a business. When you share casually here and there, it's not a business. It is what it is. It's sharing casually, just like you share your favorite restaurant or you've shared about your favorite hairstylist casually here and there. But sharing casually like that, you can get your products for free. So, or the other opportunity is that you can actually make a business out of this and you can be a massive financial contributor to your family. You could even be the main financial contributor to your family. So the sky is the limit. And in fact, with these options, whether having your product, getting your products for free and sharing casually, or going into this with a business, there's some financial money that can come into your pocket this month, actually this week. So Karen, would you tell everybody, you know, say they casually share with a few of their friends or family that they know are struggling. What's on the table for somebody like that? And then what's on the table for someone who goes a little bit further? Even that still could be casually sharing, right? Yeah. What's on the table this month?
So pretty quickly, as soon as I started feeling better, I immediately thought of 3 people, my mom, one of my best friends, and an aunt who could try the products. And I was being very under the table quiet about it because I had been so anti-supplement for so long.
That makes sense.
I didn't want anybody to know I was taking these things, but I'm like, okay, I'll tell them. So I started getting emails that I was getting paid. So if you share your referral link with 3 people, if you're a new VIP, you're like, okay, and if you don't think you know people who need these products, you need to Google Candida overgrowth and look at the symptoms because everybody needs these products. Mm-hmm. If you share with just 3, you would get roughly a little over $300 in cash in bonuses and profit sharing. This month, if you invite 6 people to join you on the journey, you also, not only do you get more money, I don't know the number off the top of my head, but you get a Apple Watch Series 9 or Samsung equivalent. You can get that if you do 6 this month. And then it goes up from there. And like Tina said, there's no limit. So if you wanted to do, I just want to, cover the cost of my products or maybe make $200 or $300 a month, you can just share with a few people and help them get started and help them, share with a few if they want to. Or you can really realize, like I did, I'd always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom and never had been able to. I had been in corporate America along with my teaching and training. And then once I, really started looking into the compensation plan, I realized it was very generous and very different from any other network marketing company I'd heard of. I'd actually been in a few, and was never successful. And I was like, okay, this could be the answer. And so, maybe it's not your dream to quit your job and stay home, but for me, it was. For a lot of people, it is. And it was just, it's allowed me to transition and to have the ability to not have to go back to corporate America, to be able to, take off 2 trips in 6, I guess it was 5 weeks, 2 trips in 5 weeks without having to ask off or,
Yeah, sometimes you don't think about it, do you? You're just like,
Oh, I
I
know.
don't really think about it until you sit
Let's
back
put the
and
tip. Let's go. Yeah.
you sit back and go,
So yeah,
oh
and
yeah,
it's
I didn't have
incredible.
to ask for time
Mhm.
off. That's so wonderful.
Yeah.
I would have a hard time working for somebody else. I want to be my own boss.
Mhm.
And there's no ceiling here. The effort that you put in is what you're going to get back out of it, you know? And so I would say 1 to 3 hours a day is going to earn somebody a very significant, wonderful income, honestly. And so if you are wanting more information about this opportunity and maybe want to see if it would be a good fit for you or not, because a lot of times you just need to talk about it a little bit, see if it will be a good fit for you. And maybe it will, maybe it won't be. But this is definitely an opportunity worth looking at. Maybe you're out there looking for something now, trying to make up this $11,000, and you're looking at, maybe waitressing somewhere on the weekends or just something to like bring in extra money. I just encourage you to have the courage to really look into this, and like you would look into anything else, because I think it will really, really surprise you. And I think that the flexibility and the amount that you can actually make is amazing. So put in the chat opportunity if you'd like to talk about how you could get your products for free or beyond that. Like I said, let's see if it's a good fit for you or not. So you're going to comment opportunity and also tag the friend who invited you here. Okay. That's the person we want to connect you with so that you're talking to your friend who invited you here. Or you can ask questions and whatnot. I can help with that too. Karen can too. And then last, all right, the last thing for customers is this month you get the 3-day metabolic reset for free. If you are ready, spring is here, although it's not at my house because there's snow. But spring is coming. I know it is. I can feel it deep in my bones. The 3-day metabolic reset basically jumpstarts your metabolism. It's a nutritionally, how do I say this? It's a 3-day nutritionally fasted reset. Did I say that right?
Nutritionally supported fast.
Nutritionally supported fast. So you're not just drinking water for 3 days. You are nutritionally supported in an amazing way. It basically burns off the fat off of your back. If you've got that extra roll back there, or just that stubborn weight that just won't budge, if you've got some brain fog, it's just good to reset our bodies at that cellular level. It's so good for you. You feel amazing afterwards. The average weight loss is about 6 pounds. Guys seem to do a lot more than that, but it just depends on where you're at. And actually, people that don't need to lose weight do it as well, right? Karen is one of them. She doesn't need to lose weight.
Yep.
Why do you like the reset?
I think it's really good to do. It kind of cleanses your body even down to a cellular level, like cleanses your liver and your kidneys. And even though I eat crazy healthy, you can't help but get some unhealthy stuff in here and there.
It's true.
So it just it helps with mental focus. If I get off track with my downfall is chocolate. So if I like on that Zion trip, we had a lot of chocolate. So I was like, I started craving chocolate more. So anyway, it just kind of goes back and kills those cravings again. And it's a really beneficial process of just getting your body back on track and, keeping it functioning at its highest.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So that is on the table as well. Anyone who's ready to start their wellness journey, when you start with a combo, which maybe it would be the triplex combo, or anything else. We can customize anything for you to fit your goals specifically. I love that. You're going to get that Plexus reset for free. It's a $100 value. And so that's free for you to do whenever you want to. You can do it in a month or two if you want to, whenever. But anyways, this has been fun, hanging out, chilling and chatting with Karen. We will let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your day. If you are watching the recording, push record or type in recording. And if you have questions, do put them in there. We'll come back and answer those questions. So, all right, it's Wednesday. It's the end of the month. Man, we're almost to April. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday. We'll have another guest on our chill and chat next week. Gonna have fun with this. So, all right. Bye, everybody. Bye, Karen.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.